Mystery surrounds the death of a young, unidentified woman found lifeless in a hotel room in Igbogene area of Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. The body was discovered on Saturday by the hotel manager, who promptly reported the incident to the Igbogene Divisional Police Headquarters. Eyewitnesses' accounts say the deceased had checked into the hotel with a young man suspected to be an internet fraudster, commonly referred to as a Yahoo boy. The man reportedly left shortly after they arrived, leaving the woman behind. When staff later entered the room, they found her unresponsive. The incident has stirred unease among residents, feeling renewed concerns about the rising trend of ritual-linked deaths and internet fraud-related crimes in the region. Bayelsa State Police Public Relations Officer Musa Mohammed confirmed the development, stating that although no arrests have been made, investigations are on the way to identify and apprehend the suspects. We are making serious inquiries to ensure that the culprits are brought to book, he said, adding that an autopsy will be conducted to determine the cause of death. Meanwhile, community leaders and human rights advocates have begun calling for stricter monitoring of hotels and increased awareness around the dangers of transactional relationships involving young women and suspected fraudsters. What a way to start the morning. Now, this happened in Bayelsa, but we now have this trend of transactional sexual relationships. It's becoming so bad. If you go around, in River State here, all around Casablanca, back in the day, it used to be maybe, let's say 50 people. Right now, there are about 400. The whole streets are full, all the way to Genesis. What are your thoughts on this report?
You see, the thing is this. We, as a human, we don't understand what is called security to our own well-being.
Okay.
Now, should I blame the government or should I blame who do I blame at this point? But first of all, everybody should take responsibility for his or her actions. Before you go into a relationship, know the kind of relationship you are going into. Now, you're talking about those around. Most times, some people say, out of circumstances, you see women want to sell their body and not the rest. It's so appalling. First, if you are in this society that we live today, look at what you want to do and what you want to become. There are diverse ways for you to earn a living. One, you must not be a Yahoo boy. You must not be, I don't like to call them prostitute, but you must not sell yourself before you can end life. Means you can eat, you can survive. No, there are so many handwork you should do. So the parental is also has a key role to come in. Before you bring children to this world, you need to checkmate them, look at them. You understand? So that you know what they are up to, what are they doing. I've seen a mother that the son, the boy is in a university 200 level, brought a Lexus car for her. The woman asks her, how? You are in your year 2, you are bringing me car as a gift. She refused. She didn't accept it. But most of our mothers today will even compel their children, they are male, they are female, even try to cite example. Look at your brother, look at your sister, look at your cousin. They are making it in what way? In what way are they making it? Because those are these things that makes people sometimes go into a relationship that they are not supposed to go into.
All right.
Now, talking about this lady, you may not know the pressure why she followed that guy. You cannot just see somebody in maybe 1 week. The next thing you are doing, you are going into a date in an hotel. No. What you should do first, you have an open date. Maybe in an eatery, in a garden, somewhere where, you can see others. Try to know who you want to associate with before you start running into hotels. And another thing we should do in this kind of, to avert this kind of situation,
right,
when you are not sure of who you are going to meet, my sister, we have smartphones. Share your location. Yes. As I'm here now, I have told 1 or 2 persons, mostly my wife, that I'm coming for this show.
Right.
I posted it on my timeline. You understand? My friends are viewing. Somebody called me and asked me, are you not ready for your show? Share location. You know, have somebody that you can tell that you are going to social place. I watched a video of one of these comedians that did post same thing. He had this lady that he had been going out with, but on a said occasion, he wants to use her organs to make money.
It was a skit? Or
Yes.
for real?
No, it was a skit.
Okay.
I said one of the comedians.
Okay.
It was a skit. He wants to use her organs for money making. So he contacted a native doctor. He contacted a doctor. He contacted the guy that is their informant. Now, these 3 persons was lying in wait. He has already booked an hotel. Same thing. An hotel. And the lady was there. So he came out and was telling them the time they will strike. The time they will strike. So he told them everything. This. Look at when you will come in. I will give her drink. I will drug her. The doctor, please, when you come, be very fast. You know, remove the organs. He told her specifically the liver and the kidney. That's what he told her. He told the doctor to make sure they remove immediately. So when he went back to meet the lady, smiling, she had not taken her drink that he had. So he now asked her, I hope all is well. I hope you didn't tell anybody that you are here. She said, no. I told my mother. I told my father. I told my brother. I even sent my live location to 1 or 2 friends that I am with you. And they know. You know what happened? This guy came out and told those his co-partners that this mission should be aborted.
Right. Valuable lesson taught there.
This mission should be aborted. They said, why? That the buyer is ready. He said, who? Do you know that if anything happens, all of us will be caught? All of us will be caught because this lady has sent her live location.
Right. Now,
the mission was aborted.
abolished,
and that lady went home safe.
Now, you have said, I mean, the lesson from this kid you just mentioned is so valuable, and I think it's a must-see for every young girl out there.
Yes.
Now, I want to take you back to something you said earlier as regards, you know, people not wanting to work, people being lazy. If you look at the state of the economy, most people are done with university. Many people have graduated from school. There has been no means of making a headway as regards getting a job. Many people have applied in civil service. Some people that are working are currently underpaid. Do you think all of these things that are currently happening in Nigeria as a society has now propelled people into doing anything they can for survival?
No, it's not true. Do you know what they say? They say, if your father cannot take care of you, your father is not to be blamed. Fine, he brought you to the world.
Right.
If your parents cannot take care of you, they are not to be blamed. As you are in this world, you know, Western world, once you are 16, 18, you don't longer live with your parents. You can go and form for yourself. So there are things you need to do to help yourself. But
you know, you mentioned the West. There are more job opportunities and openings in the West when you compare it to what we have in our system.
There are also more job opportunities open in Nigeria.
Are there?
Yes. That's where you come in as self-employed. I'm a minister. I do healing. I'm a minister. I do videographic. Yes. I have a mini studio that I employ boys that works for me. You understand? Now, I also do some marketing online. As I am now, I do things to make money.
Now, do you have any of these things that you have mentioned that someone with zero capital can go into and start up?
Yes. With zero capital, you can start videographic. All you need to do is get the camera. You can hire a still camera.
What if you cannot afford it to hire?
Most
like I said, most of these people in this trade, before somebody,
you ask me how much to hire the still camera first.
Oh, I'm coming, please. Before someone will wake up by themselves in the morning, not knowing what they are going to meet on the road when they stand on the road to meet somebody. I mean, putting their life at risk, their existence at risk in totality. It must be some severe hardship. You'd agree with me that it has to come from some severe hardship. Maybe they don't have anything to eat at all. Some of them probably even, walked to that place or trekked down to that place they are standing. So for those kind of people that have that reality with them, some of them have aging parents that they are grappling to take care of. Some of them even have children, if it's where, depends on the circumstance. They might not even have money to enroll for courses, pay for anything. They're just looking for like basic food to eat. What do you think? What do you think that kind of situation can stem people to move in this direction?
Yes, if you don't have money to start a business, go to the motor park and load buses. You don't need anything. They will pay you at the end of the day. I did conductor in this Port Harcourt that I am. Yes, I did conductor when transportation was 2 naira, 3 naira, 4 naira to 5 naira. From Lagos bus stop to my 3. That was when my father died early 1993. It was just my mother and 6 of us. 5 boys and a girl in our midst. I'm not the first son. I'm the 3rd child, the 3rd boy. I did conductor because it was not easy for my mother. Do you know that my mother also, we did what they call premeku picking, this sea food. My mother would wake us as 5 as early in the morning. We start paddling canoe from where we live initially, Baptist waterfront, Enugu waterfront. We pull boat from that early morning to what they call Cotton Channel to sub Bonny River. So why did we not go and steal? Why did we not go into prostitution? Why they're not going to Yahoo now?
No, you have mentioned that. Do you think that the values of those times are now rather failing as when you compare it to the values of now?
Which one is the value of those times?
What I mean is,
now look at it now. Look at it now as it stands now. I weed grasses. Yes.
Okay.
If I want to get money, if I want to be paid for, I will do it.
Your determination to survive, do you think it comes from your upbringing? Now, when I was talking about values,
yes, first of all, upbringing.
I was talking about the values based on what was obtainable then, as regards the way parents were there for their children, training their children, building up that resilience. Do you think you can compare it to the resilience that the youth of nowadays have?
See, that's what I'm saying. I say, one, the parents has a lot to do, but you as a person, once you're an adult, like from 18, 19 years, you don't need to look at your parents to take care of your well-being. You need to go out there and fight for yourself. You need to do anything legit to make it in life. There are so many that is spring forth currently now. See, if I need money and I'm not getting it, there are 1,001 things I will do legit to put food on my table.
Very well. Now, one more question before we move on to our next discussion. Do you think that hotels, because of the rise of this whole, killings in hotels, I think it was last year or early this year, we had the girl that was abducted and put in a hotel. If not that, she noticed someone passing and was screaming, that person would have gone down for it in that place. Do you think that hotels should beef up security a lot more?
See, the thing is this. Before you lodge in any hotel around, be sure that hotel is a known hotel. First of all,
okay.
That's if I'm leaving Port Harcourt to maybe let me say Imo State, I will not just lodge and just go to any hotel and lodge. I must look around, get my phone. That's why the phone is so important. Google hotel that you can see online, even if it is high, for your security, lodge there. So when you get there, first of all, you tell the receptionist that you have snapped, booked, you have set location, you have everything about this hotel is being recorded by you. So that alone will infuse fear in the reception. Because crime does not just happen just with one person. It must be a collective thing with everybody. Right. Yes, I heard of one man that was living for his brother's burial in Anambra State. So now he only called the wife,
right?
But he didn't tell other person that this is a hotel, and he did not know that hotel is a den for criminals. He lodged in there, and it was the hotel management that killed the man. They were looking for him all around. They did not see him. Not until what happened? It's like the wife now remembered the hotel he mentioned to her. They went there. The security and the management refused to allow the policemen entrance. They had to force their way and went and see is a dead body. So you don't just lodge in any hotel you see. Even if you have somebody that is inviting you to an hotel, you must be conscious of where the person is sending you to.
Right.
And when you get there, look at the environment, and government should step in. Because I am paying for a service that want to kill me. How? Government should step in and register every hotel. And I think they have an association. The association body should come up and rise up, because this is becoming too much. The association should rise up and fish out the bad eggs among them. Those who are not registered, fish them out. No matter the location of those hotels, let it be registered and monitored. And initially, I heard when the River State government was saying that all hotels must have CCTV footage. When that serial killer in River State was all over, I've forgotten the guy's name. That period, they say asking for all hotels must have. You see, our problem is this: when one problem happens, we want to look for solution for 1 week. If we try to get the solution somehow, and after then everybody goes back to sleep, nobody checks mates these things. If not, a hotel is where I want my privacy, where I feel like I should be safe at a particular time, but I am not safe as at this time. So please, I'm speaking also to the hotel management and everybody, wherever they are hearing us as we do this program, they should sit up. They should sit down, or else they lose business.
All right. Thank you so much for your insight on that report.